Hey guys, it's Chelsea. Welcome back to my channel. So, sorry for not posting yesterday. I was just really busy and trying to catch up on all my schoolwork that I needed to get done, so I didn't get a chance to film. But you will see me in this outfit again. I mentioned it in the other video that I filmed with this outfit, but I filmed yesterday's video today, which is Tuesday, January 28th, because just in case anything comes up, because this is the week of recruitment for me. For my sorority at Wesleyan, for Greek life at Wesleyan, this week is recruitment week for sororities and stuff. I think fraternities do it this week too, but I know mine is a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Saturday is bid day. So I thought that I'd film yesterday's video today and I would just hold off on it and then post it later on. Just in case I miss a day, that way I have a video in place if I happen to miss another video this week, because this week is going to be very, very crazy with videos and stuff and recruitment and stuff. So yeah. So today's video starts off my recruitment videos series, I guess you can call them. I definitely have a lot of sorority videos that I'm going to be making for you guys. Some of them are combined topics, so they're going to be, some of them are going to be kind of longer. Today's video is going to be a little bit longer than probably most of them that I've done in the past, or than the rest of the sorority videos that I have. So very excited to start recording my sorority series. I've never done this before, so I'm super excited about that. Also, be on the lookout for a sorority recruitment outfit video. I will be showing you guys my outfits and stuff like that for each night of recruitment, which like I said is a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday thing. I would show you my outfit for bid day, but I will not be in town for bid day, so I'll probably just show you the shirt whenever I get my bid day shirt. I'll show you that shirt. So once I get it, if I get it, I'll just show it in another video. So yeah. So in this video, I'm going to talk about how to survive sorority recruitment, and sorry, there's two topics that I have, and then sorority recruitment advice, the do's and don'ts. So the first one, like I said, is going to be how to survive sorority recruitment. So let's get into it. Before sorority recruitment, for mental preparation and to get your thoughts in order, I would take some time to write down what you're looking for in a sorority, whether that be leadership opportunities, friendship, stuff like that. Honestly, for me, I probably will tell I think one of the videos I'm telling my personal why I joined a sorority and stuff. But for me, I never wanted, I never thought myself as a sorority girl. Here I am, 4 semesters in as a sorority member, as a sorority girl. But find a place where you feel most at home, you think you'll be most at home at. If you're a legacy somewhere, it doesn't automatically mean you have to be with those girls. My freshman year, I think the spring semester, because at Wesleyan we have a orange and black day, and new students, people who are coming up, prospective students, that's what they're called, can come in, they have one, they'll come and spend the day at Wesleyan, and then they can spend the night with a student at Wesleyan. So I had a girl my freshman year who was a legacy to my sorority, which, if you don't know my sorority, I'm an Alpha Gamma Delta, the Alpha Omicron chapter at Wesleyan. That's our, Alpha Omicron is our chapter here of Alpha Gamma Delta. But her mom was an Alpha Gamma Delta sister here, so she was a legacy of Alpha Gamma, and she went Zeta. That's a good example. I feel like that's a great example of how you can be a legacy of one group and then go to somewhere else. It's honestly just where you feel most at home. You never join an organization for the name, you join for the people. Make sure you consider the people first. Like, I never went through formal recruitment. I was in open bid, which I probably will talk about in a later video about sororities. But so honestly, like, if I were, like, looking back on it, if I were to go through, I feel like Alpha Gam would be like #1 on my list. Just because, like, that's where I felt more home. I went to one party. We have a harvest party in the fall semester, and I went there, and honestly, like, Alpha Gam, like, that sorority, like, my sorority was, like, one of the ones where I felt, like, most at home. Like, I didn't feel nervous, like, talking to the girls and stuff. So, for outfit prep, you do not need to blow a budget for recruitment. Honestly, if you have these things, and like, most of the times, like, they'll tell you what to, like, choose, like, wear. Like, some days, like, they'll be like, oh, like, you'll have a t-shirt, and they're like, wear this t-shirt, and, like, style it yourself. So, like, most of the time you can just find things out of your closet, or, like, find something, or, like, borrow a friend's stuff if you guys wear the same size. Excuse me. Or, like, go to, like, a Goodwill or something and get something, like, on sale. Make sure you accessorize well to add your own personal flair to it. Don't think because every other girl is wearing black heels, you need to wear black heels. Make sure it shows a little bit of your unique character. Make it you and not someone else. And choose clothes that you feel amazing in. If there's, like, a dress that you really want to wear but you don't feel comfortable in it, then don't wear it. Some outfit suggestions. There's an edgy style. If you take pride in your edgy style, feel free to, like, pair a leather jacket on top of dark and neutral colors. Preppy style, which is, like, plaid and stripes. A simple style, the I don't have a style. What not to wear. Make sure you stay away from any of the sort, like, low cut, short, tight workout attire. Leggings and pajamas. There have been, I've seen people come through recruitment, whether it be, like, the harvest party in the fall for us, or formal recruitment in the spring, like, in January. I've seen people come in pajamas, like, for, like, formally recruitment stuff. So, yeah, modesty is the best policy. So, for dress code, Rush is different at every school. Your Rokais or Panhellenic members will assist you in what to wear for each day of recruitment. Some days it's just, like, a t-shirt and then, like, jeans and stuff. Other days, like, you might have to, like, look nice. Each one will require different outfit dress codes. So for during the recruitment, like, process, what to bring, I would recommend bringing a bag that you can put everything in. At Wesleyan, the sororities are all in the same building. We don't have houses, we have suites, and they're all, like, sorry, in the same same dorm building. So there'll be times where you have, like, 10-15 minutes of downtime to touch up. An extra pair of socks if your feet get sweaty when you're nervous. I know most schools you have to, like, walk between houses and stuff if your sororities have houses and they're all spread out. A water bottle. You'll be talking a lot throughout the week, so staying hydrated is really important, especially, like, during the parties. Like, once you have a break, usually most sororities have, I know for us, we usually we have refreshments for PNMs, so, like, they have, like, a drink throughout, like, the talking in our group, and then, like, having a water bottle outside will allow you to, like, have water, to, like, make sure you're able to talk. Gum/mints. You don't want your breath to smell bad while you're meeting new people. Chew a piece of gum between rounds, but make sure that you spit it out before you go into a round. Extra makeup for touch-ups. A brush. I feel like this is more for, like, if you're going between houses and you're, like, the wind is blowing and stuff. Snacks. At Wesleyan, parties usually start at different times every night depending on what the party is, like if it's a sisterhood night, philanthropy night, or prep night. And the parties usually get longer as the nights go on, so having snacks is important to have for when you have breaks. Paper and pen. You can also use your phone, but use them to write down your experience with each chapter after getting out of the round. This will be crucial when you're making your decisions to narrow down your options. Hold on. Get to know your recruitment group. With time, these girls will become very close to you. You can all lean on each other and support each other through the crazy process of recruitment. Just because you might not join the same chapter doesn't mean that you can't be friendly. Be yourself. You should never change yourself for the sake of sorority. If you focus on being yourself, then the right sorority will spot and embrace that wonderful person that you are. So don't think that you have to be a whole different person than who you really are. Small talk, you'll do a lot of this. You'll talk a lot during recruitment. For those of you who don't necessarily like talking to people you never met, I'd advise you to come up with a list of questions that you can turn to if the conversation ever gets too dry or you run out of things to talk about. Most of the it can be what's your major, where are you from, do you have any siblings, stuff like that. Make sure not to talk about politics, religion, boys, money, and partying. Sororities are we know how to steer conversations like that away, but just try to avoid those conversations. For the most part, you want to stay away from those topics and instead focus on talking just to get to know you level. Don't set your mind on one sorority. Keep an open mind. Learning more about each one might reveal to you that one sorority fits you better than another one, or one fits you better than the one that you thought you wanted to be in, and that's okay. Don't choose based on your friends. Make sure you choose based on where you feel most comfortable, and all the cards will fall into place. Dealing with rejection. I want to remind you that it is most likely this has nothing to do with you. If they didn't choose you, then that chapter clearly wasn't the right one for you. Everything happens for a reason, and you don't want to be somewhere where you are wanted, and you don't want to be somewhere where you are wanted, where you are not wanted, but you want to be somewhere where you feel wanted and you feel most at home. And go where you are celebrated. Take notes. After each round, it doesn't hurt to take out your phone and write detailed notes about your experience. These descriptions are a direct reminder of how that sorority makes you feel, and this will come in handy when choosing which sororities to keep and which ones to eliminate. Rest. This process will be pretty exhausting, so make sure that you take good care of yourself, eat well, and go to sleep early, especially the night before the first party, and during the day of the first party. If you have a pretty busy hectic schedule, during one of the parties where you go from so early in the morning to till right after that party ends, and you are back-to-back stuff, I would recommend taking snacks to classes and stuff like that, and bringing a water bottle as well. How to make the final decision. Go with your gut. Don't choose off of your friends or whether you're a legacy or not. Choose where you feel the most love. Like I said earlier in this video, there was a girl that I had for Orange and Black Day here, and she was a legacy of Alpha Gam, and she went Zeta. So don't choose a sorority because you're a legacy there. Your fan, whoever is a legacy of that sorority, if you don't go there, they're not gonna be mad at you. If you don't get your first choice, that is okay. Give this other option a try. Embrace the opportunity to try something new. If you don't get a bid, it is okay. Rush isn't for everyone. It is okay to feel bad if you did not get a bid from a sorority. It's a huge step to try something new that may be uncomfortable for you, and that's worth giving yourself a pat in the back. And, sorry, my throat kind of hurts. But if you don't get a bid, you can always try the next semester. So after the recruitment process, you're if you are in a sorority, you're around all these girls that you don't know, and the possibilities are endless. Do your best to branch out, get involved in your chapter, and meet as many people as possible. My sorority has given me the best of friends, and I'm so happy that I got the amazing opportunity to be in the place that I call home. Like, I know I can call any of my sisters at any time of the day, and they will answer, and they'll be there for me. So potential new members, good luck to you, and don't be afraid. Don't be too hard on yourself. Show your style, embrace your lovely personality, and know that everything happens for a reason, and you got this. So now I'm going to talk about the do's and don'ts of sorority recruitment. The do's: smile. I know this is like this recruitment process is very, very nerve-wracking, but if you show that you're nervous, the sorority girls are gonna know that you're nervous. So just smile, and like once you walk in that door, leave your nervousness at the door, because once you come in, you want to have a good experience with the sorority girls. You want to be able to talk to them and get to know them and get to know their sorority and stuff like that. Be yourself and be comfortable. Don't be someone that you're not. Don't try to say all this stuff or act like you're a certain way when in reality, when you walk back out that door, it's not going to be you. That person that you walked in as is not who you are when you walk out. Be positive. I think this one is pretty self-explanatory. Ask questions. Like I said earlier in this video, I told you not what the things not to talk about, but ask simple questions. If you come in, if you go into a sorority and you don't know the girl that got you, but is talking to you, for all the girls that are talking to you, if you don't really know them, ask them what their major is and stuff like that. And get to know them, and they'll get to know you. Get sleep and eat. Trust the system. Your real Kais and the Panhellenic members are there to help you when you're not in a party for nervousness and stuff. And trust that everything happens for a reason. Dress to impress. Share something unique about yourself. If there's a fun fact that you have that no one really knows about, share that, because more than likely someone the person the sorority girl that you're talking to can might be able to relate a little bit to that. Ignore reputations and take notes each night. Things not to do: don't stress or be nervous. Rush is I know, stressful, and you'll be nervous for recruitment, but like I said, leave the nervousness at the door when you first walk into the sorority suites or the houses. Leave it at the door. That way you can have the best experience that you can while you're in that sorority, while you're at that house or that suite. That way you have the best time and you're not worrying about, oh my goodness, this is all so crazy. Don't talk about other houses or other sororities. I don't think that's really fair, and that's not really nice to the group that you're talking to if you're talking about another group. Don't go in with a closed mind. Have an open mind. Don't talk about touchy topics. Don't bring up partying, because that's not what sorority life is really like. And don't take things too personally. I feel that one's kind of self-explanatory, but maybe say a sorority doesn't call you back the next night, and that was the one that you were really wanting to get into. Don't take it personally, because maybe that really wasn't the right sorority for you to be in, and you will find your home in a different sorority. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know this one was one of my longer ones, but it was kind of the first topic kind of things for sorority and how to deal with recruitment and stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys in my next video.